Looking for a way to connect in the sports world during these unprecedented times? Or you wanted to showcase your talent? Then sign up for a free account at www.watchmylights.com. My Lights is a social media sports platform that provides all users with a free way to communicate and share sports highlight videos with anyone around the world. So whether you're a coach and want to easily recruit for your players, an athlete and want to showcase yourself, a parent, grandparent, or sports enthusiast, My Lights has you covered. Users can create a free account to share highlight videos, chat, post, and follow other users. My Lights is the new free social media sports platform the sports world has been waiting for. So go to www.watchmylights.com and get started now.
Yo, what up, man? Happy Sunday at this new time, this new and improved 1900 time. That's the military people would say. Speaking of military people, happy Veterans Day to all the military people. We appreciate your service. You guys want to say anything about that?
Charles? Oh yeah, man! Happy Veterans Day, man! I'm sitting here hollering at Kobe like he playing for the Demons again.
Like you on the bench?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But so yeah, happy Veterans Day to everybody, man. Thank you for all you, especially you two guys. Appreciate everything y'all services and all that stuff in the military, man, and everybody who served and continue to serve. Some kids that we've had the privilege of coaching.
We got a lot of vets in the organization too.
Oh yeah.
A lot of vets in the organization. So, but no, I appreciate it. Like I said, thanks to shout out to all the veterans, man. You know what it is. Ty, you talking about you watching Kobe?
Hey, what's up, Rodney?
Rodney, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Watching.
Tell the people who you talking about.
Jacoby Owens, man. They playing, but they playing Clark Atlanta right now, and I was watching this game before we got on and sitting here fussing at him not being aggressive enough. Kind of like old times, I guess. He can't hear me, but he'll know after the game. I send him a text, send him how he played.
There you go. Speaking of that, man, we had a lot of guys play over the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had a lot of guys. I seen Quan. I hadn't seen Quan in a while. I seen Quan playing and Quez playing. Did Ray play over the weekend?
Ray played twice over the weekend. They had a game Friday. They had a game yesterday.
Right.
Like I say, Kobe played twice. Yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Trey and Greg, they had a game.
Did Nelson play?
Yeah, Nelson played early this week. They got a big game tomorrow night. Got Florida State tomorrow night.
Do they?
Yeah. So Nelson is really excelling up there at Troy.
Right.
First game he had 17. Last game he had 20, 29 rebounds. So he's filling up the stat sheet. 4 assists.
There it is.
We got Lil Waster played yesterday. So a lot of kids in Middle Georgia. College basketball's on the boys and girls side. So
Devin played.
Devin played. Cam Holden, Ty Fagans, all these kids, man. Maurice Gordon, who's down there at Valdosta State, playing with Kobe down there as well.
Yeah. It's a great time. It's one of my favorite times of the year.
Yeah, man. Tough trying to keep up with all these jokers, man. It ain't just one or two. So it's tough keeping up with all of them, but we got schedules, so
right.
Trying to keep up with it best as we can.
Make it do what it do.
Oh yeah.
Watching Colorado and Tennessee play today. Colorado beat them.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah, they beat Tennessee.
I think that would be considered an upset.
Yeah, man. No, high school basketball done kicked off. We ain't played yet.
High school basketball done kicked off, baby.
Yeah. Y'all talk about it, man. Y'all done played 2 games.
Yes, we got a scrimmage game and our first regular season game, man. So exciting. Boys came out, looked good. Played against Southwest. Shout out to Coach Harnett and his whole crew out there. So we scrimmaged them. And then we played against Rutland on Friday.
Yeah.
So down a couple starters. So Malachi, who had a hot scrimmage game, was out Friday, as well as Zach. So it gave some guys some opportunity to step up. Proud of the way the guys responded, seeing growth. Yeah, so it was good, man. And they started off 1-0. So, all the naysayers can get that out of their head as far how they started off last year. Started off 1-0, which was good. I think it's one of those confidence boost type things, man. So, yeah. Boys, Charles?
No, it was just echoing what you said, man. I didn't get a chance to go to the scrimmage at Southwest because I was out of town, but got a chance to attend Rutland. Rutland got they got a nice squad as well. Got some real physical players.
They got new coaches out there, I think.
They got some new coaches.
Yeah.
Some young guys. Applaud what they're doing with those young men out there. But yeah, we were down 2 of our starters. Coach Buddy coached a heck of a game, made some major adjustments.
Yes.
Doing what Coach Buddy does. So
crucial adjustments.
Yeah,
and
so
with youngins, he won that with youngins.
Yeah, so a very young team. So they still learning, right? But they held their own. So there was some growth there. There was some trust building, relationship building. So all that took place. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Arnett, man. He played in the Jones County, played the Jones County event yesterday, man. And number 5
played a tough Tucker team.
Tough Tucker team, man. Took him down there. I think he lost by 7, but played him tough the whole way. So he got some youth over there that's giving him some great minutes. CJ Howard and Chase Tree in that backcourt. And I mean they're giving him some great minutes. And y'all got, man, Coach Buddy, I know for being around him, Coach Buddy gonna do a good job and make some heck of an adjustments and stuff like that within the game. And y'all got some young guys as well that have stepped up. Malik hit a game winner.
Yeah, big game winner.
Yeah, big game winner on Saturday. Cam is coming into his own and continue to progress like he has all summer. And we ain't played yet, and Kobe just dunked one. But yeah, man, we ain't played yet. Our scrimmage game got canceled, so we waiting to see what we can do with those Hoko Bears.
I think there's a game on the schedule for Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's from Tuesday to Wednesday. In the Demon Den.
We'll be down in the Demon Den. So if y'all ain't got nothing going on Wednesday, y'all be sure to come out to the Demon Den, check out some good basketball.
Yeah. So, and our girls won. The ladies won big against Rutland. Test for them.
Yeah, so they're young as well. Coach Johnson doing a good job with working what he got with those young girls and getting them ready. They're gonna be really good in years to come. And that's the thing, man. I've seen a lot of back and forth on social media with coaching and stuff like that. Man, just be patient. A lot of these coaches got some youngins, man, and it's there, but they still young. The team is young, right?
Let's just say it like this: a lot of these people in the stands don't know basketball. That's what I mean. A lot of these people don't know basketball, and when you hear on them, they talking crazy and they talking about stuff that don't even make sense. If they focused on team versus individual, you can't tell because everything is based on individual. It's not based on team success.
So, and I say this, man, y'all players, young players, man, stay locked in with what your coach telling you. The crowd is always going to have something to say, whether it's negative or positive or nothing at all. Stay locked in with your coach and your team, and it's going to work itself out. So.
But that's the part, right? We as adults don't give these kids an opportunity to make a mistake and grow from it. They're not going to be perfect, man. With 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds.
Here's the reality, KP. They ain't perfect when they get to college. They still learning.
So why do we expect them to be perfect in the first game of the season? Why do we expect them? They're going to make mistakes, but that's part of adjusting to making a mistake, and that's part of being coached up. But we got people out here to just, I mean, I'm not going to do it, but you know what I'm saying.
But Rodney, Hoko and Warner Robins played Wednesday. I think the girls started at 6 and the boys at 7 at Warner Robins. So, like I said, there was some more basketball that was played, man. I think Veterans played Greenbrier. The boys did.
They won an OT.
They won an OT. They snuck out of there in OT and 1-1. Yep, no problem. Right. The girls, they won. Veteran girls won pretty candidly as well over in Jones County, I believe. Jones County boys, man. They played. Was that the Ricky Moore?
Yeah, the Ricky Moore, that invitation in Augusta.
Yeah. They gonna be pretty good, man. And they on Kyle Sandy's not preseason now. It's first week. What was that? Week 1 standings. So
yeah,
they're gonna be pretty good.
Jones County is always in the thick of things in that region. Coach Buck does a good job. With every group that he has every single year. Even when he was at Baldwin, even back when he was at Laney, he does. Coach Buck does a great job everywhere that he's been. He's always done a great job with every group that he has. He coaches them hard. He knows his X's and O's. So every time you play Jones County, you're gonna have to be ready to play.
Yeah, I watched some of their game at the Ricky Moore. I watched some of that today. They play hard.
Oh yeah. They gonna play extremely hard. They're gonna get after you. They're gonna be sound. They're gonna be sound defensively. They're gonna be disciplined. Because they know
they got a good backcourt too. Experience.
Yeah, Jalen and
Dathan. Yeah.
Jalen. Yeah.
And I call him Lil Buck.
Lil Buck.
Yeah, Lil Buck. That's what I call him. But
he's a little bulldog, man.
Yeah,
bulldog.
Yeah, they play super hard, man.
Those are 2 available seniors. Y'all better be watching.
Super hard.
Yeah.
And nobody else in the county's played. Yeah, right?
Nobody plays.
Besides Northside. I mean, not Northside. Veterans and us. I think are the ones that's played. So, but good stuff, man. Season's rolling around. Football. Let's talk about football.
Unless you want to talk about that. Unless you want to talk about
the county champs,
the media day first. Oh, we can get to the mighty county champs. I mean, we can get to the mighty county champs.
No, let's talk about the media day, man.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I'm always ready to go to the mighty Hoko Bears.
Yeah, I mean, you went to the county champs. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But the thing about it is, and what I said about the county champs before we move on, I mean, they ain't beat them Warner Robins Middle Warriors, so you can't beat the county champ. The Warriors county champ 2 years in a row. So don't give me that now.
We're about to get out of that. Champ.
Yeah.
You know exactly what we talking about.
Nah, I was just messing with you.
Right out of that. It ain't good. But yeah, let's talk about the media day, man. So last Saturday, we had the first annual Houston County Basketball Media Day. So we had an opportunity to interview the girls coaches and the boys coaches from all the schools within Houston County over at the Demon Den. Again, shout out to Coach Garman and Mr. McCook and the whole staff over there for letting us come in and host and do everything over there. Shout out to Miss Pat and Miss Garman for letting us come in. Well, being the hospitality room was popping. I heard they had to kick some people up out of there.
It don't surprise me, and they don't mind doing it either. They don't mind at all.
All right, now that's for them.
They don't mind.
But yeah, so it was a good event, man. CJ Cash Streaming did a fantastic, wonderful job live streaming that, man, and between the breaks and the things that he was able to do was you know what I'm saying, mind blowing that we were able to pull it off from that aspect of it. We was able to stream it live on YouTube. So it is still up on YouTube, so go check it out. And then Cubby Lee was over there doing the pictures. So I think we've shared the pictures on our social media platforms as well. He was taking pictures of the players and the coaches or whatever. It was just a good environment, man. So we got to hear from the coaches, kind of interview them about the upcoming season, ask them some questions as far as how they kind of run their programs, talk to some of the players, get their perspective on the upcoming season, man. So it was good stuff. And again, first annual, right? So this is something that we want to continue to push, continue to do, get as much exposure for our kids in this area as possible. And that's just another way that we'll be able to do it, man. So good stuff. Chat, what do you think about it?
I thought it went well for the little bit that I was there, because I was ripping and running from place to place that Saturday. But from the little bit I was there, man, and where I was looking at it, looking at the live stream, and I think it went well. I think the coaches and the kids, was pleased. And we got, like I said, that's first annual. We got some kinks to work out. Got some more things that we're gonna try to implement and add and stuff like that, man, to try to make it better, next year. And
right.
Hopefully some other places we could probably get to. I don't know. Hopefully, we could try to hit some other places, man. In the future. And keep this thing rolling. But first and foremost, we want to support, our kids in this Middle Georgia area. I know we was, in Houston County. Houston County never had it. So it's the first time that we trying to get something for our kids here in Houston County. So Wasey did it. A couple years back, and he had just about everybody in Middle Georgia, come out, and that's what inspired us to try to move along and try to do that for here in this county. And like I say, appreciate Mr. McCook, and administration for allowing us to and have it there, one around the side, Coach Garman, Coach White, being supportive of what we're trying to do, and just try to keep this thing going, man.
Oh yeah. No, it was again, everybody was receptive. I think we received a lot of positive feedback. Like Tat mentioned, we kind of looked at it ourselves internally and did I'll give you a military term right here, Charles. We did a little hot wash.
Oh, okay.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. We did a little hot wash. Which is basically nothing more than kind of looking at the whole process and determine where we can improve at, right? So after we were done, maybe cutting out some time here or doing this or doing that. So when we do it next year, it's coming across even better, be more efficient in it, man. But I had a lot of fun doing it. Again, being able to interact with the coaches, all the coaches within the county, man. I give 2 thumbs up, as they say, as far as being dedicated to your programs and the excitement that we were able to hear, and just locking with the program. So that was all good stuff. But I will say this: I was not able to get any free tickets to any games. I tried.
You tried, Kate.
Every time.
So yeah, that was one of it. I wasn't able to make it to that one either. Hopefully next year I'll be around. But I do want to say thank you.
Charles, for y'all that don't know, Charles was hanging out in Orlando.
Yeah. Then got booted out by Hurricane Nicole. So
poolside.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but
with the drinks with the umbrellas in them.
Brother was working. But no, I want to say thank you to all the coaches in the county for coming out and letting the community know about your program, where you're going to go, what your expectations are. We have a lot of new coaches in the county, so being able to identify, put faces with names or names with faces is very, very important. Because this platform is here to support and provide exposure throughout the area. So we definitely want to do that. But for us, we need the we need the help of the community. We need the help of the coaches. So help us to keep being a voice. So
help us help you.
There you go.
Got another big event this weekend.
Yeah,
that we do.
Hype South Hardwood Invitational.
Yeah. Starting off with the girls event, man. Some key matchups. Great matchups.
So Saturday, lock in, man. We'll be posting the flyer. They got the schedule on it on all the platforms.
Coach Black, what's up, brother?
We got the flyer with the schedule. Come over. It's going to be at Warner Robins High School. We'll be there pretty much all day. I think the first game is at 12. Right, 12. And last game started like 6, I think.
I think so.
Double check. But yeah. So we'll be there. First game is at 12 for tip-off. Some great matchups. So come through. If you want to see some basketball, Wasey's bringing in some good teams, man. Some ranked teams, some state runner-up type teams, Final Four teams, made deep playoff runs. So it's going to be some good basketball.
Some great basketball.
Yeah, so definitely come through Saturday. Warner Robins High School gym. First game, tip-off, 12 p.m. 8 p.m. p.m., right?
p.m. They ain't playing 12 o'clock at night, man.
12:01 p.m.
Tip-off.
Yeah.
And like I say, great matchup. Wasted does a good job of getting teams and cross-matching and I mean he does a great job of that. He has an eye on the neck for that stuff. Matching teams up. I think 2 or 3 games went into overtime last year.
They did.
And I think it was on the girl side. I think it was all was almost close games like that.
And I think
the boys it was all compared to the games except for one game, and that was our game. Got that butt toe up against McDonough, but you should
hear Coach Garvey talk about that.
Yeah, he feel pretty much the same way I do, but
yes, almost in exact words.
Yeah, but hey, I mean it happens. You play, like I say, you coach long enough, it'll happen to you. But I mean,
and that's part of the process.
Oh yeah. It's part of the process. But
much respect the coach out of McDonough too for what he's doing with that program.
Yeah, man, he's turned that program around. I remember when that program was Henry County, when we was in the region once before with them, and it was Henry County, and they wasn't real good. They were real good in baseball, but they wasn't real good in basketball. So he's turning that program around, man, and
much respect.
Much respect to him, man.
Oh yeah. So and he'll have college coaches to be in the building. He'll bring them in. It's gonna be good stuff.
Man, I am excited about that. Both events.
Yeah. So speaking of that, Charles, plug the boys event.
Yeah. So the boys event will be in 2 weeks, November 26th. Again, get ready for that one. Some more key matchups. As Coach KP was saying, there's a lot of runner-ups, a lot of teams who went deep in the state playoffs last year and expecting to do big things this year as well. So
good matchup.
Yeah, some great matchups coming. I can't wait to see that. But yeah,
I'm just going to be biased like I normally am. I'm looking forward to the Hoko and Dublin matchup.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be some. I think we got Baldwin.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean it ain't no slouch teams in this event
at all.
Because Baldwin went what Elite 8 or Final 4?
Yeah, Baldwin was 1 year removed from winning the state championship.
Then won it the year before that.
They won a year before last, and I think they had a deep playoff run
last year.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be some bump, as Coach Rico would say.
It's bumping going on.
Yeah, it's been some bump. It's been some bump all over the state, man. That Rick and Morty, they had West Side of
Grovetown.
Yeah, man.
They put on from I just seen the highlights, right? So it looks as if they put on a show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff, man. Like I said, I'm just excited. It's basketball season.
Oh, speaking of that, on the radar, Sean Williams got his event November 19th. So it's gonna be some. He got some hitters. He got some hitters out there.
Up at North Cross, right?
Yes.
Thinking North Cross. Yeah.
No. It's not North Cross. It's is it North Gwinnett?
Is it North Gwinnett?
I don't think it's at North Cross.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I know he normally has it at North Cross.
Yeah, I want to say it's at North Gwinnett.
Yeah. You know he ain't gonna have he ain't got no cupcakes in his event. You already know that.
And I think Pebblebrook plays Wheeler. I wouldn't mind watching that one. Two really, really good coaches and two really good programs.
Yeah, it's what's up, Miss Deborah?
Hey, Miss Deborah.
What them Cowboys doing? Did the Cowboys win?
I don't know.
Yeah. I want when we gonna get to the NFL scores. The Buffalo gave the game away today, bro.
Did they give it away or did Minnesota?
No, Charles, they gave the game away.
My cousin
Allen over there, what's it called, man? He over there point shaving.
My cousin gonna have his chains on again on the plane.
Gonna have them chains.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about my man being put in for the Colts? Over being made the coach.
Oh, Coach Saturday.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. You got Eric B. Enemy. You got all these jokers that can't get a job, and you just call this joker off the sofa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, should they feel away? And I guess they're trying to justify it by saying, "Well, it's only an interim position. If we want to keep him, then we got to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? We got to go through the process." But to me, that already shows that the process don't work.
That's bull.
And the process is a formality.
Yeah, man, it should have been one of those coaches on the staff.
Yeah, right. So what do you say to those coaches?
Hey, but they won today.
Did they end up winning?
They won. So what you gonna say?
Was he a part of him
or in spite of him?
So they did play the Raiders.
That's true.
And I don't know what his role was before he became coach. Did he have a role, or was he just?
No, he was at the house. He was at the house. That joker had just made. He had just made a tweet about the Raiders last week before they played. How sorry it was, and his first game being a head coach. Guess who he got to play? The Raiders, and he beat them.
Yeah, Charles, I see this cat every morning. I was seeing him every morning on ESPN.
Yeah.
First Take, whatever. Now they said he was some type of consultant or something.
The reason I asked is because I don't know what his relationship was with the team, right? The team.
So he used to play.
I know he retired.
Yeah, the owners are like,
why didn't call RG3?
RG3 to do what?
To be a coach, be a head coach.
The Raiders should have. The Commanders should have.
No, don't do that.
Hey, speaking of the Commanders, y'all got a lot of stuff going on, bro.
No, we don't. We're not on the field. We don't worry about what's going on in the front office. We don't care nothing about none of that. We trying to let my boy buy us. We don't care about none of that stuff. I've been on the phone with Coach.
Didn't y'all have a quarterback change?
Riverboat Run.
Did y'all have a change in quarterback?
No, to my Taylor Heineke. He been out.
Heineke playing?
Yeah, Heineke threw the game last week. Mr. I'm gonna throw an interception every game I play.
Oh, the Cowboys game in overtime.
Yeah, I know it. I sure hope they lose too, cuz.
Yeah, they ain't overtime.
Yeah,
I don't even watch them no more.
Who, the Cowboys?
The Rams.
Well, don't say that too loud, Charles, because they're going to fire you up.
The Rams. Oh yeah, they play tonight. Hey, so let me say this: while all those comments coming for Charles about the Rams,
that's so right, Rockmore.
I was fortunate enough to be able to go to the Falcons game last week.
Mm-hmm. And you see what happened to him,
man. Golly.
No, I'm gonna tell you something about the Falcons. What tickled me today, bro. Listen,
if it's a way that they can find to lose a game, they go lose.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what tickled me today, Kenny. I was looking at Ernest post today on Facebook.
Hey, about the movie?
Yes, this joker said from the Best Man Holiday. And Butter played for the New York Giants, and they beat the Falcons in the last. Even in the movie, they can't win. Golly.
Hey, shout out to my boy E the Barber, man.
You ain't lying, man. I seen that today. I said, "Oh my goodness, Ernest, you ain't lying."
Even in the movies, they found
it. They find a way to lose.
Yeah.
In a scripted movie. Golly.
Hey, yeah, man. So let me play this for you. The Chargers are driving, right? They driving for the field goal.
Yeah.
But he fumbles the ball.
He pick it up and refumble.
Hey, but here's the part. Nobody touched him.
Right. That man grabbed their arm. Football guards grabbed their arm.
And the ball was like blue.
Hey man, I seen that.
Hey, and here's the best part. Again, being able to be there in person and hearing the crowd.
you know they were cussing, but they go down there every week.
Hey, no, Falcons have some faithful fans, but hey,
a lot of people swore it was Matt Ryan. I was like, Matt
Ryan. But Matt Ryan then went to the coach and got rid of another coach.
Yeah, and they benched him.
Yeah, so he didn't got like 3 coaches fired in Atlanta, and then he done went over there and got that coach fired.
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad we didn't get him there.
Hey, he was supposed to have been the savior too.
Yeah, he saved the seat for the coach they got now.
Did he get benched?
Yeah, he got benched.
And they won.
They won today.
He got benched a couple weeks ago. they're like, yeah, he hurt, but he ain't playing no more.
Yeah. Because if he play a certain amount of games, a certain amount of snaps, or something, they got to pay the rest of their contract money.
They're like, nah, bro, I'm messing with you. But yeah, to me that was just interesting. I was like, dang, Falcons, and then y'all in a week. So go ahead and go down to Charlotte and lose to them too.
Yeah. Wait, you want to get on to your little Bears now?
Hold on, and then Tom Brady, Tampa Bay done won 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Well, since we want to talk about NFL still,
we want to go through the scores today.
Monday night.
Monday.
You know the big boy play on Monday night. Big boy play on Saturdays in high school.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got Monday?
We got Philadelphia.
In Philly, right?
In Philly?
I don't care where we play them at.
Yeah, in Philly.
Yeah. And we gonna take care of business. Like them kids say, on my mama.
He said, forget all this trash NFL team.
Hey, his Bama lost again.
Nah, they won.
Chicago won today?
No, they lost. They did lose.
They lost.
Yeah, that was on to my him.
Detroit got them. I think they lost by a point.
They did. They lost by 1. Detroit got them.
That's why you don't want to talk about no NFL.
Hey, we about to talk about the mighty Hoko Bears football team real quick. Going down and facing adversity, looking adversity in the face. Like how I do that, Charles?
Come on with it. I'm listening.
In your Rick Ross voice. You got to put that S.
Lion's mouth is snagging away victory.
What up, Juke?
What's up, big dog?
Coach Juke down at Valdosta, for y'all don't know, he getting ready for the season as well.
I see some highlights from Valdosta.
Juke them down there getting it done. I got that stick down there.
Yeah, all the teams. Yeah.
Right. But look at that. And look at that humbleness. Put that back up, Charles. Ty, you see that humbleness right there?
And he ain't lying. All of them did.
Everybody showed out. But he's talking about it as a
county. I seen it both. Yes.
He ain't single nobody out, Tad.
He said the county. He said everybody. I said that.
He said everybody.
I said everybody.
Can we get that from you?
Yes, everybody played well. Everybody.
Would you say it like that?
Yeah, all the teams showed up. Props.
Would you say like
kudos to Coach Edwards in the game. Mr. Riverboat Edwards.
Hey, we were, yeah.
Oh, he gonna go for it now.
Yeah. We was in the barbershop talking about you.
Who?
A little collective group in the barbershop.
Oh my goodness. I know that conversation. That conversation was bad.
Tat don't like really cheering for nobody else, huh? I said, nah.
It ain't that, man.
Nobody else win. Well, whatever.
Y'all got. But listen, y'all have to understand. Y'all, I don't think this is what I tried to tell y'all early on in the year. Early on, it's just the way I was brought up, man, and I brought up in a competitive family, like all of my family went to Warner Robins, except for one set of family members. They went to North Side, and all the while my cousin was in high school, we beat up on him every single year. I don't think he won no games. And that after that Friday night, we have family gatherings on Saturdays, and it just be a big ruckus with us just giving them the devil. And it was always it wasn't no Hoco then. It was nothing but Warner Robins and Northside then. So it was like you just dislike the other school. You just hate them. I know hate's not a good word, but he just turned on downs.
Yeah, that was
it was. Yeah. But so when House County came around, it's almost like,
somebody knew the hate.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like hate. It was like, all right, whatever, But I mean, I don't know. You just have to.
But you got kids in all of these schools, man.
I do, man. I do. I love them and I love them to death. I really do. I love all the kids to death in all the schools I do. But I don't know. It's just that competitiveness in me.
Then let's go down the list. Hoko comes back in dramatic fashion and beats Perry. What does Tat say? Whatever. They got lucky.
They did. I mean, Perry pulled the Falcons. They was up 28-3.
Then they beat another team. Whatever.
Man, whatever.
They sorry. Tat is good for them. They getting their confidence. Whatever, man.
I mean, it's
they win.
They won the playoff game.
What were they at?
Brunswick. Yeah.
Brunswick.
Brunswick. Team 10.
That's it. That says a lot because they were battle tested early.
The conversations. Internal conversations. They ain't making it out of there. You don't go to Brunswick and win a game.
I did not. Whoa. Let's get this straight.
I didn't say you.
I was just going to say I wasn't the first one to say
that. The whatever the thought was, that's going to be almost impossible to do.
All I said was, you better not lose, or I'm going crazy. That's all I said. That was my word. You better not lose.
So then, now they on to the next round.
Yeah, they on to the next round on the road.
On the road to
but I tell you this much. You have to understand. You got to understand something now.
Them boys about to lose.
You got to understand, coaching wise, every playoff run that. All right, Bruce.
Bruce, what GOAT stand for?
Yeah, greatest hater of all time.
Yeah. But you gotta understand. Coaches about now. Though Edwards and those coaches are battle tested as well.
No, they are.
Being on the road, because you got to remember the last two state championships that we won. Notice I put that now.
You see how he said it, Charles?
All right, man. I'm just telling you how they battle.
The last two that we won.
I'm just
you telling the lies though, Ted. You telling the lies.
Right. I'm just saying. All I'm doing just saying that.
Hey, hold on. Hey, we got a guest in the back. Let me guess something. We got a surprise guest.
Oh Lord. Somebody I'm probably finna get the argument with.
No.
Oh.
I ain't gonna argue with you, Ted.
Oh, Drew, what's up, my boy? I'm trying to tell these cats what's up, man.
You hear this cat on here, man?
Yeah, I hear.
I'm just trying to explain to like they are battle tested because the last two state championships that we won.
You said it again. Well,
yeah, I'm just Juke came in, so I had to reiterate that. But they've been on the road. We didn't win the region the last 2 years.
I can respect that, Gabe.
So,
Gabe, comment.
Yeah. I'm like Tat during the regular season, but since we're in different classification, I want to see them all.
Exactly. There you go, Gabe. There you go. See that?
Only when you playing us. When y'all playing each other.
Just in case y'all didn't know, Gabe and Tat go at it.
Yes.
It's hilarious in the regular season. It really is.
Yes. Yes. But like they battle test and now that they passed that hurdle, they might. I think they'll probably go up there and beat North Atlanta.
That done gave them some momentum.
Yeah, I mean they are battle tested, man. I mean but you know, hey.
I think being in a tough region, right? They in a tough region with Lee County, TCC. In Northside, I'm gonna count Northside.
Northside did finish second.
Yeah, that's a tough region, man. And you ain't, bro. They what?
Cowboys lost.
Yes, Cowboys lost. Yes, I gotta get. Oh, I gotta get my memes ready, buddy.
Who the Cowboy played?
Who they played Green Bay, and we just played Green Bay 2 weeks ago, so they better not say nothing to me. That's all right. I'm gonna get the phone. My phone.
What's good? What's good, Juke?
Yeah, Juke, talk to us, man.
Man, I wanted to come through. I gotta go to Walmart and get some groceries, but I gotta go get some groceries, man. Hey, y'all married, man. I'm by myself. I got to go do all this stuff on my own.
Say it a little bit louder one more time, Juke. You what?
Y'all married. I got to go do this stuff on my own.
Okay.
Y'all, but hey, it is what it is. I had to stop by and see my boy, man, my big bros, check up on y'all, make sure y'all were good before this season really get down to the nitty-gritty.
Hey, I'm peeping y'all out there. Because even though we're not in the same classification anymore, I think we still got a matchup coming, don't we?
Yeah, we play in a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, the Bear Brawl.
Yeah, the Bear Brawl, yeah. I'll be down there in Middle Georgia, see some more talent, see what's going on, bringing the team out their way, see what happens.
There you go. Well, talk about your squad, man. What y'all looking like?
Man, we coming along. We got a couple good pieces. Definitely think we got one of the top point guards in the state for the 2025 class. So I think he's gonna be a good piece. We got a good group of seniors. It's just about buying in, man. Coach Lee, a great coach. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game for 10 years, first year of being a head coach, but he got everything in place. I wouldn't have came down here if I didn't trust on what he was on. So great coaching staff. Just a great overall environment, man. I'm in football country, so that first coach is gonna always be football, but we trying to also get people to buy in on the basketball side as well.
We know about the football stuff.
No. Ain't no more football coaching this year. Not down now.
Nah, they done. They done.
They got that.
Yeah, they lost on Westlake last night actually. But what crazy is, me coming from a smaller school, we would usually have to wait on basketball players to come in.
Right.
But we don't have to do that here. So that's kind of like I ain't gonna say it's a bad. I mean, I ain't gonna say like where I was at was a bad thing because you understood like you only got like 200 kids, so they gonna play everything. But you somewhere with like 2,400 to 2,700 kids, you able to build a program the way that you want to. So, overall, man, God done bless me. I can say that much.
Talk about that a little bit, man. Y'all transition up to 7A. What's that looking like for y'all?
I don't really see it being. For me, I played single A ball, but I never really seen a difference in it except the size.
Okay.
Because you'll see bigger players. And most of these kids, they play ball, so a lot of the stuff that they have seen, but we know with the region changing, we know that 7A ball is probably going to be one of the hardest years to really try to win a state championship because anybody can win it. Like I know people pick out like your Pebble Brooks, your Nooms, your
there's Wheeler 7.
Your Wheeler's actually in 7A now too. Mm-hmm. So and you got to think like, man, people gonna always pick who they want to win until it get played. The games get played because you got to think. People thought Wheeler was gonna win 6A and they lost.
Right.
Rotown ended up winning it.
Yeah. What who's in your region?
Lowndes, Camden County, Lowndes County, Richmond Hill, and it's maybe like one or two more. I'm still trying to figure it out who are in the region. And Moultrie. I don't want to say the wrong name, so I say
Colquitt.
Yeah, they're in it too. So, they got Lowndes. They got Lowndes picked up. the winner region, Lions picked as like one of the top teams to really look at. So, you know, I be reading on everything. So
I didn't know. I didn't. So, and maybe it's my ignorance or whatever, but I knew Lions for football. I didn't know they were bringing it for basketball as well.
I mean, I didn't either. So, you know, I mean, they went 24-4 last year.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a solid squad.
Yeah, they got everything. Like I say, on paper, anybody can pick on paper till the game get played on the court.
There you go.
So for me, it ain't even about what everybody's saying, cause like I talk to Tat, and y'all know I'm gonna talk to Tat like every other day, or I'm gonna send him some. I got a chip on my shoulder, so for me, if you in my way, you just gonna have to get ran over.
That's it.
And that's how I'm coming with the rest of them.
Right.
So I mean, you know, it all fun and game till that everything get on that court. Well, you know, you see stuff being written. You know, you see stuff that being written on you, so you just got to take it to another level and make sure your boys stay correct and stay balanced.
But I was listening to something today, Juke, and this message probably for you. They said new levels bring new devils. Remember that.
Yeah,
every level you hit, it's a new devil.
Put that on a shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep grinding, bro.
Big fan. And you know, we're gonna stay out that way. I listen to y'all boy when I don't get to catch it on Sunday. I try to listen to you guys on Monday and Tuesday. Just to make sure I'm still connected with my guys.
You be hearing
in a minute. What Dr. Love? Y'all seen Dr. Love?
Boy, let me tell you. I talked to him probably about a week or two ago. And he actually been out of the country doing some promo for his new tour. But he should be back. Now, he might be back next week.
Who we talking about?
I ain't talking about Dr. Love now.
Oh, I thought you.
I'm talking about the other. I like what?
Yeah, Buddy Love.
Oh, Buddy Love. My bad.
Is it Buddy Love or Dr. Love?
What? My bad. I thought you to my Buddy Love. My bad.
Oh, Dr. Love.
Hey, Duke, I'm like,
hey, you know I'm the same way. Like, man, hold on, what's that talking about? Tat said that dude was out on the country getting a promo.
I ain't Dr. Love.
Man, you met them man Tat, and I ain't never met that.
my Buddy Love.
No, Dr. Love.
No. I ain't never met Dr. Love either.
That's why I asked y'all, has he been on
Yeah,
here?
you had all us tripping.
Couple weeks ago. We've been on for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drew, if you remember when we had to call in, Dr. Love called in. Sound like he was at a party. He called in. I don't know who Dr. Love. Dr. Love seems like he cool people to me. I don't know who he is though. I'm glad.
Have he even been around by the show, said anything or nothing? We're gonna have to send a weird Dr. Love promo out for us.
Hey, but Dr. Love know a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah, he does.
He's in the gym somewhere.
Man.
He in the gym watching, but we in the gym. We just don't know it's him.
So I got a question for y'all.
Come on with it.
Like y'all know there's a lot of football playoff games going around, football playoff. But what game now? Because I'm gonna tell y'all what game I saw this weekend. What basketball games did you guys actually get a chance to see for a high school? If you got to see in the high school basketball,
I ain't seen that one.
So we seen, of course, us. So we played. Who we played, Charles?
Rutland.
Rutland. So we have Rutland this week.
I did see Southwest. I did see Southwest.
Yeah, I see Southwest.
Live stream. Yeah, I did see that.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the Southwest Tucker. Caught a little bit of the highlights from that Ricky Moore event, man. That looked like I probably should have made that drive out there. Yes,
man. Hey, and I know y'all.
Joe, real quick, have y'all played a regular season game yet, or that was a scrimmage?
Nah, that was a scrimmage. It was like a meet the cats event yesterday.
Oh, that was an inter squad.
Yeah, well, nah, we actually had different teams come down.
Oh, okay.
So that was fun. But I actually got to see the Rick and Morty stuff actually online too.
Yeah.
I'll say the 2 games that I got to see with Butler and Augusta Christian was one of them. Butler has a sophomore guard that's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. You know, when I look at kids, I look at how they play.
Yeah.
Butler has a kid that's going to be a problem. I forgot his name, but you know I'll share his highlights real soon. Or I'll tag you guys in it. But he's a problem. Nice side. He was getting whatever he wanted, man. And seeing a 10th grader do that,
right?
That was different. That was different. But Grovetown and
West Side Augusta.
West Side Augusta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It probably on just a given night, man. It probably was like 9 to 10 kids that actually should get basketball opportunities. As much as we talk about a Franquan, everybody talks about Darian Reed. You know, he's like probably a 5-star, maybe, maybe a 4-star kid. They showed us knew what they were going to do. But the Douglas kid that's going to Georgia State that plays for Grovetown, Grovetown got a nice steal. He's going to be good. But Westside Augusta gave Grovetown everything they wanted and more. I would say that. And if you don't know, Westside Augusta won the state in AA.
Right.
So they've been battle tested throughout, because if you come out of Augusta and you make it and win the state championship, you done been battle tested. So them playing against Grovetown didn't matter to them. They didn't care if they were number 19 in the country. They wanted to show that they was up 9 with 2 minutes left in the game. So
Grovetown number 19?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
But they have some players on their team too that should get better recognition as well. Kalon Hudson had like 21 points, 7 rebounds. And then they had a guard, man. I don't know. His last name was Ewing. And he dropped like 33.
Jeez.
33. He had 33 points against a team ranked in the nation. You need to get your name spelled out around here.
Yeah.
And he gave them boys that work until the 4th quarter. And then they put the Douglas kid from Georgia State on him, man. I think he only scored like 4 points, and they ended up getting that run.
Yeah, no, it's man, it's basketball all over the state, man.
Yes.
Good basketball.
And it's talent rich. Like, it's talent in every area that you go to this year. Regardless if you want to be seniors, 11th graders, like, it's talent all over the place. So if you want a kid, man, you can't miss. You better go to Middle Georgia. You better start searching around Central Georgia. Or even South Georgia got a couple of gamers. I actually seen a couple of those kids this summer.
Yeah.
And coaches be asking me about bigs, but it's like 4 or 5 bigs in South Georgia right now with no offers.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I mean, Drew, and we've had this conversation several times, man. What do we do to get these kids advertised, promoted?
I mean, everybody gonna have to. Everybody does their part. So for me, man, it's like you got to continue to do what you're doing.
Right.
And it ain't nothing else you can do. You got to go to camps. But for me, most of the times, like, and y'all can probably agree, because we've been doing this for the last 2-3 summers. Sometimes it's not even about us putting the kids out. It's about what they do in front of the coaches when they're in front of the coaches.
When they get the opportunity.
When they get the opportunity.
That's like, a big thing too. Yeah.
Like, are you going to, like, for me, I want to catch a kid that when he come in there, he already ready to, he don't care who got a jersey on. Like, I want to bust whoever on this floor with me right now. So, like, if you don't have that demeanor to kill, if my teammate on the opposite side of the floor of me, he going to get that work.
Right.
Like, I don't care. Or if my friend on the opposite side, I want to see you go at somebody.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of times where I've been in camp settings, I don't see those kids go at the kids that they playing against. It's like they play.
You think it's too buddy sometimes?
Sometimes, but even when kids don't know each other, they still don't play to that caliber of like, they be nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to, like, I give y'all a story. Manny Harris at Southern, Georgia Southern. When he was in high school, he was in Atlanta, and his energy was different. It just felt like he wanted to bust whoever he played against in Atlanta. He wanted to give them that work and show them that he was one of the top guards in the state.
Right.
And to me, regardless if he missed shots, if he whatever, it was his energy alone that you could tell that he wanted to show people just how good he was.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, when I see a kid at a camp, and I know some people like, well, he ain't right about me as much, or he didn't, I did this and I did that. It's because of the fact that the energy in itself. Like, I want to see you have that energy. I might want to see you on there with that demeanor, like, I'm the best in here, coach, and did how I'm coming. Because more kids that you see play like that play with an edge, they get the opportunity that they deserve. Yeah. Look at Wasey. For example, look at Kawasi. When you seen Kawasi play, his energy alone made him stand out. Now his shooting ability and the way that he dunked the ball, that right there, you knew. But his energy, it showed on the defensive side and the offensive side of the game. And when you see Kawasi play now at Florida, that's the same energy that he has. And his teammates are bringing that same kind of energy to the floor.
Yeah, it's infectious, man. Wasey has a hell of a work ethic.
And I think that's a lot of it too, because he works that hard even in workouts.
Mm-hmm.
So he works out hard like that. He practices hard like that. So ultimately, when he get in the game, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna translate.
It's exactly, man. So for me, when I look at a kid like him, then I be like, okay, I know what's going. I see how he did in high school. Now it's working for him on the college level. That's right. One kid. And I mean, there's several other kids that we see, but Kawasi is one kid that we know that we actually seen come into his own.
Right.
Even after his freshman year when he was playing with Kevon Morton. And then he ended up developing into his own way, his own kind of energy, right, and his own kind of basketball player. And that for itself, that's the reason why they got him considered to be a second-round draft pick right now.
Yeah, kept his head down and kept grinding.
Still keep grinding.
Yep.
And still with the same work ethic. It hadn't changed.
Exactly, man. Come on. He know what's going.
Yep.
That's a lot of things that we try to talk about and talk to these other kids about is go hard in practice. Go hard. Gain speed. We try to tell them all the time, gain speed.
You can't turn it on and turn it off.
Can't turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah. And again, kind of just I think that's why not making this about us, but I think even for the game this weekend or Friday that we had, what Hoko had, it was good to see those guys get out there, right? So younger guys get out there and experience. So in practice, you may be okay, whatever, right? But now when coach is saying something because you were in that game with the emotions going and everything that was going, you understand why you need to play at a certain level or a certain speed and all those type of things. So I think that's why that was another good opportunity for them.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. And Coach Buddy gonna re-implement that as well.
Right. So yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So excited. Juke, I also see you guys have a fresh shoe plug down there in Valdosta.
Nah, that didn't come from no shoe plug right there. That came from hard-earned money. I wish I did get a plug, but it wasn't the plug I wanted.
Hey, I'm like, that's what they doing down there now. Fresh.
Oh man, teamwork make the dream work, man.
It is.
You gotta dread right, dread. Y'all, you know how it go.
Hey, in order to play good, you gotta look good.
Oh, the coat good. That look good too.
Man, just because you got fresh uniform, don't get out there and get beat by 100 now.
I've seen that too.
Yeah,
I've seen that too. I'm with you on that, Tat. I can go for that.
Nah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm peeping out the seats. Okay.
Oh yeah. They were fresh. Y'all had the ones on it.
Clean down there.
Now we had them dunks on.
On them dunks on my bad.
But
the black and yellow joints, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to come with my own, man. That took a couple Uber rides and all that, man. So if it weren't for these, one for my girls, bro, I probably would have been all right. But you know how that go. I gotta make sure they straight before I get out here and just go crazy. I ain't got that long money like Tat, man.
No, boy, you crazy.
Talk about it.
You crazy. I'm eating ham sandwiches on the 13th.
Man, don't start that.
Talk about it.
I know my girl cook.
Why, please?
She ain't cook tonight.
No.
Oh,
all
right. Hey, KB, he better quit now.
Dude, hey, 2.2 seconds is about to be a comment, right?
It's coming. I'm tripping because I ain't even looked on the side. I really not saying something about you, Tat. Keep on.
It's one coming.
Yeah, man, you know, man. Stay getting on me about something.
Well, I'm definitely cooking tonight. I don't care how late it is.
Getting right, dibbling, dabbling.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cook some dip, man. So,
all right. When y'all first regular season game, Drew?
Next Monday.
Next Monday, who y'all got?
Man, we in Athens, so
okay.
I think Hebron Christian, and then Tuesday we play OC the show.
And that's on a Monday.
Monday and Tuesday, Thanksgiving break. So
that is okay.
Yeah. So y'all week after. Not this week, but the next week.
Next week.
Yeah. I'm about to say, golly.
Locked in, man.
It's on a Monday, but I forgot. Yeah.
Vat also got that loan money down now.
They take them charter buses, don't they?
Nah, the pigskin, bro. You know what's going on.
Hey, Juke, look.
Told you, Tat. You already know what's going on. Hey, we'll actually be at one of Coach Black's events too. So.
Oh, okay. When is Coach Black event? Off your head.
No, I can't tell you. I think it's in December though.
Coach Black, if you still on Coach Black,
I gotta hit Coach Black on anyway. I gotta see who we playing. I gotta see who Coach Black got up playing too. So I gotta lock in. Got to see that. Got to see what popcorn he gonna have out there for that movie.
Hey, Juke, I'm gonna ask you this too, man. Shot clock.
Love it.
Is that how that's affecting y'all, if any?
It didn't really affect us because we did it this summer.
Okay.
So most of the events we were at had the shot clock. The only thing that I'll say is I don't like the rule of if you don't have a shot clock, you gotta shoot a free throw every quarter.
Yeah, they get like almost like a technical.
Yeah, like a technical every quarter. Like I mean, because I know everybody's supposed to have it, but if you got like issues or problems or something like that, I think that can impact the whole game, man. Yeah. Maybe if you do it the first quarter, beginning of the game, but like your second, third, and fourth, like that's crazy.
Hey, y'all got them NBA goals down there, don't y'all?
What is it?
Hey, they got the lights all in the backboard and everything.
Nah, we ain't got all that. They ain't got, bro. Y'all tripping. They ain't got that for basketball, man.
Man,
that pigskin, you already know what's going, man.
They taking charter buses up there.
Yeah, man. Hotel, 5-star hotel.
Yellow bus and everything. Yellow bus Super 8.
Man,
that's it. Ain't no Marriotts and all that out here. Super 8.
And we selling fish and
hey, what you think we doing? We selling barbecue plate.
Man, please. We trying to sell fish and chicken wings. And...
Hey, man, ain't no man gone, man.
Hey, thing about it is, Juke, I tell you this. We ain't like Hudson County High School.
Oh, what they got? Tell me.
Oh man. You go over there. You might see catered by Butcher Boys.
Oh, they don't play no game.
No.
They got a hospitality room every game, huh?
Oh man, catered by Butcher Boy, might be catered by Props.
Okay. And they ain't saying nothing either. They
might have some wings.
But last week we heard that somebody trying to get a hospitality room for every home game.
Who that?
Hey, I tell you this. hey, that's donated from our mamas and a couple other people. That ain't donated from Butcher Boys and Props and
They got chitlins and greens and.
I'm just saying. Hey, I tell you this. We can't have a basketball or a football game and then go eat at Rigby's right out.
Tad, stop playing. Tad, y'all go to chicken.
I mean, you can go anywhere you want after the game. You ain't going.
Hey, Juke, I tell you this.
Now football maybe, but not basketball.
Right.
Man, hey, I tell you, Juke, when you come down for the bear brawl, watch what you have catered in now.
It's a hospitality room.
Sponsored by
Duke from the parents.
The same thing he talking about selling fish plates, house and county.
Yeah, that's all we doing over there.
Different ain't that.
Yeah, that's man. Listen.
Shout out to Coach Johnson with his barbecue truck. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to my grandmama who made the greens.
There you go.
Hey, if y'all having greens, I'm coming to your house.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all got some greens and some fried greens. I'm over there.
We can't even go to Publix, man.
What y'all have Wednesday?
I don't know. We got to pay for
wine rolls.
Hey, Juke, that's all Juke care about.
Hey, I ordered some of them on my cart. I gotta go pick up.
The wine rolls good, ain't it?
But listen, before I go, y'all know I always tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that again. But also, hey, shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay. Gotta make sure I tell
to
the girl, because she working. They got her working. She working football. And she doing the basketball thing too, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And I know they did something yesterday. That media day picture thing with her, reported by Jay, Ball So Hard, and Gary.
Okay.
Shot by Gary.
No,
Gary Watkins.
Gary Watkins production.
Gary Watkins production.
Yeah, but shout out to Gary Brooks though.
Gary Brooks have been doing his thing. He's another coming. Yeah, G-Shot. Yeah, he doing his thing.
That work gonna show.
And hey, that work showing, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what's going. Lock in with my girl if you want no highlight tapes too. I always gotta promote my girl because she always free promote me.
Yep.
So anybody looking to get those highlights and get that film going, man, holla at my girl because she be working. So shout out to Unreported by Jay, man. Let go. That work gonna show. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all soon.
Hopefully, you got her on Twitter, didn't you?
And let's get these wins.
Hey, didn't you get Jade on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, you gonna probably not. I was gonna ask you may be able to come up Saturday for the girls event.
No, I ain't gonna make it to the girls. I'm gonna try to make it to the boys, but bro, we be working, so
yeah.
It all just depends on how it goes. But I'll let you know. But I'm gonna sneak up on you guys real soon.
I know you just pop up.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually closer to y'all though, I believe. If not closer, I'm probably the same distance.
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours, so it's almost the same, just the extra 30.
Yeah. So
come on, man. Come on, you'll be greatly welcome.
You always welcome, man. Anything we got going on, bro.
Man, that's a bet. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all boys soon. Be safe.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
Man.
All right, dude.
Later, Joe.
Later.
Positive energy.
Always. Can't say enough about the brother. I ain't never heard him say nothing nothing negative.
Mm-mm. Always trying to help.
Always trying to help. Free promotion.
Culture forward, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Now you can talk about your Hoko Bell, man.
I think I was done.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and get on your soapbox.
To the second round, you know. Snatch victory out of the jaws of defeats and going to the second round. But shout out to Northside, shout out to Warner Robins.
There you go.
Shout out to Perry. Everybody's moving.
Who Warner Robins got next? Who y'all next? We are in the second round. Do you know?
Northside Columbus.
Northside Columbus, and that's a home.
Okay.
All right.
Nah, we play on the road.
You on the road?
Yeah, like everybody on the road except for Perry.
Okay.
Yeah, Perry.
Shout out to Peach County. Peach County won. Peach County won too.
Oh, yeah, Peach County. Yeah, Peach County did win. Yes.
Peach County won too.
And actually, for Peach County, I think they scrimmaged Jones County basketball.
Oh,
Peach County did scrimmage Jones County basketball.
Yeah, they did.
I think they did.
Yeah.
And they're young as well. So
yeah,
they got a young team.
I think Jones County, they already played 2 regular season games, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. They 2-0 right now. Yeah. They played Friday and Saturday.
They played, Friday.
They played in that Ricky Moore. Then they came back in
beat the defending champs. I don't forget who that was. They beat. They won the state last year.
Yeah, so they played. So good stuff, man. Good stuff.
A lot of good stuff going on, man. So this is an exciting time of the year. Basketball is upon us.
Well, let me say this as well. So it is basketball season, and it's early basketball season.
Early.
So fans of whatever respective high school that you root for, don't get too high, don't get too low. It's still early in the season.
So I think I heard, I think it was Coach Harnett, or it might have been UTAC. It was one of y'all. What you see in November will not be what you see in January.
Right.
It's going to look different. I can't remember which one of y'all, but it was one of y'all too.
It's supposed to. That's the way it's supposed to be, because it's all about development. It's all about development and getting better.
So don't criticize.
Well,
you're gonna get people to do it anyway. But I seen, and the only reason I say that is I seen a post yesterday, right? Where I was like, dang, like for real, like you know what I mean? Like a young man felt he was a little discouraged based on, I guess, what he's hearing or some feedback he was getting or whatever. Noise in the stands, man. So that's not cool, man. These are still kids. These are still student athletes. These are still young men and women that are trying to figure it out. Right? From one day to the next. This isn't the only thing you do. They're not professionals. They're not in college yet. So, they have to live their normal life as well. And this is something that they can use to maybe take their mind off of stuff or be an outlet or an escape from something they may have going on in their life. So yeah, while everybody wants to be competitive and you want to win and all of these things, just keep that in the forefront of your mind. These are still young people.
But now in some instances, do they want to win? Do they care about winning, or do they work? Or is it more of they worried about what little Johnny does?
No, I think. Well, I can't speak for everybody, and that may be a thing as well. But for the person I'm talking about, he wants to win.
Oh well, no, I understand that, but I'm just saying now, is it more of they got? I'm just saying in general.
Adults.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general. The adults, like when adults, is it?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Is it a case of, they get beat by 100, but long as their little Johnny scored 10,
that's a real thing too.
Then little Johnny, he did his part.
What they were supposed to do, yeah.
But see that translates at home. I tell you,
that's those conversations, right?
Yes, that's and what we call it pillow talking or dinner talking. Yeah. I could see. I've heard cases where team lose and Joker want to quit and Oh, well, he did his part, and like, but you still
that.
lost.
Yeah. We've seen that.
What are you teaching?
Yeah, and the summer and in high school season.
And I think Tat, you put a post out earlier today, about playing time, right? And some of the things that you're talking about relates directly to that, right? What are you doing to make your teammates better? What are you doing to have an impact on the game? What are you doing to execute better passes? So all that, this is a team game. So it's not a me. Well, there's going to be games where this kid is going to be, and if you only care about scoring, he's going to be a leading scorer. This kid over here may be it the next time. This kid may lead in rebound. Look, I don't know the makeup of the team, which is not about that. It's about doing what's best for the team.
But a lot of that ain't what's being taught at home. What's being taught at home is it's okay if you the 15th man on the roster, but as long as you got on a varsity uniform, so you can take pictures in the hallway, you're good.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be
long as everybody else can see little Johnny with a uniform on.
Yeah,
at the 7:30 game, then he's fine. And then on the other hand, you got as long as little Johnny starts, he can have 7,500 turnovers. He can travel 7,300 times. But as long as little Johnny starts, and they got to play no more that game, and everybody's seen little Johnny start, that's all that matters.
He said not 7,500 turnovers.
And then you got that other one. Lil Johnny scored 10 points. They got beat by 50, but Lil Johnny scored 10 points, so he did his part.
Then it's everybody else's fault.
It's everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. But Lil Johnny scored 10.
Yeah.
But but Lil Johnny has 15 turnovers.
I think that starts in practice, right? What's good, Chess?
What's up, Chess?
Oh, that's your boy, Charles.
Yeah, what's good? What's good, Chess? You heard,
man.
They tore that man analogy apart.
Stop, man.
Yeah,
why we gotta rehash?
You're right, y'all. My bad. That kid always starting stuff.
Hey, what's good, Chess?
Yeah, see, y'all, that kid always starting stuff.
Look, man, I appreciate the back. I need to understand it.
Ken Charles said that real smooth. What's happening, Chess? He said that real smooth. But no, man.
I'm a smooth cat. That's what I do.
You're right, Charles.
I never have no ill will against anybody.
We know, man.
Hey, we just like giving you a hard time.
I'm trying to keep my cool.
But man, yeah, man.
Make your point, Charles. Make your point.
Go ahead, make your point, Charles.
I don't even know what I was saying, but I'll say this. To my man Coach Prime point, man, if you want to dominate in the game, you have to dominate in practice. Because if you ain't going at it in practice to dominate, it's not going to happen in the game.
Yeah, but you got to
start in practice.
You got a lot of parents that put a lot of false narratives, with that kid.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look, I can't control
let me say this. Let me say this, Charles. And what I mean by false narratives is, let's just say Malik was a middle of the pack kid, and he tries out for the team to get cut. You ain't going up to the school or calling the school or calling the coach to see why he got cut. That's what I mean by false narratives. Like, you giving these kids false narratives that they are really like that, and they should be on. If AJ get cut, if AJ gets to high school or middle school and he ain't cutting it and he get cut, he just gonna get cut. I'm gonna look right at him and say, man, you just gotta get in the gym and work. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna call his mama when his name ain't on the list. And I'm gonna call his mama and say, hey, you need to call down to the rec department and see if they still signed up. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. And then I'm gonna tell him, look, bro, you just gotta get in the gym. I mean, it's just simple as that.
It is. So, and we've seen kids that tried out for programs that have a history of winning, right? So, and I'll use your guys for example. I'm sure you've seen where kids have got cut, but they kept working. Maybe they got cut their freshman, sophomore year, but then their junior or their senior year, they end up making the team.
Yes. So, I tell you this. It's a kid right now. It's a kid right now that got cut, that Coach Gorman cut as a senior at our high school. He's on the JV at Fort Valley State right now. Yep. He didn't stop.
Right.
When he got cut, he did not stop. Yeah. And he's playing, even though it's JV, he's playing college basketball right now.
Yeah.
So I know last year when I was coaching Mills, so I had to cut. I had to cut a lot of kids. A lot of kids came out, just nature of the beast. So some of the kids. So at the end of that trial, myself and Coach KP told them, "Look, when y'all get to high school, don't let this discourage you." You know but anyway, so I told the kids, "Look, when you get to high school, don't be discouraged. Try out because there's going to be some other opportunities. You don't know where the pecking order is going to land." And so there was kids that I cut as 8th graders that ended up making the freshman team. I'm so glad Tat will be retired by the time AJ get to high school. Will he? Are you sure?
I mean, you think about it. Think about it. And I'm no.
The kid.
No, Coach Gorman ain't did that. No.
Hey. So let me ask you this then. Here's a good question. Tat. I got a question. Hold up. I got a good.
Hey,
have you ever put a kid on?
It's a story behind that.
It's a story behind. But before you get to that story, Tat. Before you get to that, KP, Tat, have you ever put a kid on a team and then maybe a week later cut a kid? They ain't do nothing. They just didn't work out. How behavior?
This ain't working out.
Like this ain't it.
I don't think Coach Coach I don't think he never did that.
So let me back up. Hold up. So a kid makes the team, you get your football players back, and then you like, wait, this kid can't play.
No. That's what you better. That's why you better pick wisely.
Tat.
That's rough, Charles.
Tat.
Who? I'm trying to figure out who.
Tat, that's rough. Charles, that's rough. You be like, hey man, all right, you made the cut. Then the football players come, yeah.
I ain't no do no kid like that.
Hey, that's rough. If they didn't do something themselves to excuse themselves from the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, like, but behavior wise, not
now we've had kids on the team before that's got themselves excluded by doing something stupid.
Right.
But as far as
like they coming to practice every day, they doing everything power, and it just ain't clicking for them.
I know we probably had some kids on the team before that when the football players came out, they went to JV.
Okay.
But as far as them being on the team, and then when you can't do, I ain't.
But that's not. I don't think that's the same thing. So we're not talking about moving the kid from varsity to JV.
No,
we're talking about putting them out of the program, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, right, Charles?
Yeah. So say you got a senior.
Yeah. No, but yeah, y'all see that text?
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's Yeah, we'll get to this. Cut a kid, then pick them back up in the same meet.
I ain't never heard of that, but go ahead.
So I'm gonna tell a quick story. So it's the last day of tryouts. So me and Coach Gray I discussed it like, hey, all right,
It's coming back. It's coming back.
These are the ones we're gonna keep. These are ones we're gonna I can't even get it out, right? So like, all right. Then he's like, hey, well, I think COVID's going on. We probably should keep, you know what I'm saying? Maybe just a couple more. All right, cool. But he forgot what our conversation was. And if you know Gabe, he's real professional in this part, right? So we bring this kid in and he's just going, right? And he was like, yeah, just it ain't gonna work out this year, man. But we just had this conversation. So I'm kind of standing on the wall and I guess my facial expression like, what? So then he goes, he looks up and see my face and he's like, oh. You know what? Hey, man.
So he told me good. I said, you good.
So he was like, man, it ain't gonna work this year, man. Just keep working hard, you know, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate you coming out. Everything was good. And then he's like, oh. We said we was gonna keep You know what, man? Forget everything I just said, man. Congratulations.
That kid walked out there confused. Like, I think I got practice.
So do I practice tomorrow? No.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey, you had that in there, man. Golly, that was one of them. And if you know me, you know once I start laughing hard enough, I'm gonna start crying. So, but I'm trying to keep it together, right? Oh man, you had to be there,
Dude.
Yeah, but it happens. It happens sometimes.
I just don't understand why parents just
It happens.
Parents just don't say, hey, you gotta work hard, man. I mean, I understand little Johnny is discouraged and
I would say this too. I think some parents don't know, right? I don't think they know the talent pool that's out there. I don't think they understand the program expectation. All they see is, you know, when they see their son, they still see their son in the first hoop, and he just making that little basket.
So okay, so not to cut you off, Charles, but I have another story, right? So I had a conversation with my own son, so Christian, right? And he played for Hoko, and he didn't get a lot of playing time, and wasn't working out for him, right? So I asked him during the summer or going back to school or something. Me and him were just having a conversation. So I already know the answers to these things, but I just wanted to see what his perspective was, right? But this is having an honest conversation. Hey, so what'd you do over the summer to get better? You know what this cat told me? Nothing.
Okay.
Okay then. So thanks. I said, so if you get cut, how you gonna feel? I'm gonna be upset. So again, and this is where I go back to dealing with a 14, 15, 16-year-old, whatever. So I'm trying to rationalize. What do you mean? You're gonna be upset? What are you gonna be upset about? You didn't do anything. I know. I just feel better than half them dudes. Oh, all right, but half them dudes that you think you better than probably have been working over the summer.
So it's this too, KP. And And I'm not saying this was Christian. I'm not saying this was just
no. Yeah, but I use that example a lot of like, yeah, in their mind they think, oh, I'm whatever, and then you come down to reality and you get cut. Then what?
Yeah, I'm glad.
And then the parents want to go potentially not, but the parents then want to have the meetings and all of these different things. And okay, but before you and here's the thing, I'm gonna even say I don't think there's anything wrong at some point maybe have a conversation with the coach, right? But there's a way to have that conversation to say, hey, where was he lacking? Because I genuinely want to support that, right? I want to see if we can get better in that area. But it's a way that you go about that. It's not the day after tryouts, call him up or whatever the case would be. I think at some point you could potentially have that conversation.
Bro, so, if he got cut, he got cut.
So this is what I see.
But you don't think there should be no feedback?
But I mean,
if you genuinely giving it, well, and I guess that's going to be decided upon whatever. But if I genuinely gave this every effort in the world, and maybe not the parent, but maybe the kid trying to get some type of feedback so they can kind of understand where they're at. Because in high school, maybe it should be the kid trying to figure out where did I miss it.
All right, so for making the team or for playing time, which one you talking about?
Making the team.
That
is.
I mean, it's self-explanatory. If you don't make the team, you don't make the team.
There ain't no feedback from that.
You don't think so? There's no feedback if somebody doesn't make the team.
I mean, okay, so your son get cut and you go up to and you want to go talk to the coach. To hear the
I didn't say me. I said the kid.
No.
I'm saying we're talking. And me as in parent, I'm saying maybe the kid tried to have that conversation.
So the kid come on to you and say, hey, what can I do to make the team next year?
Well, I think it's a way that you communicate that though.
Well, I mean.
I don't know the exact word or version.
I mean, you keep working, just get better. I mean,
so KP, I'll put it like this.
I don't think it's right. So I don't know if it will be detailed. You need to do boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be straight up. This is there is no feedback. Here's why. Because sometimes, say you got a 2024 player, right? You got 4 guards that you know that you're gonna use in rotation.
Mm-hmm.
That 2024, he ain't nowhere near them 4 guards. He ain't getting no feedback. You ain't better than them 4. I can't use you. To me, it's that simple. Now, if you see in time and the kid's in practice and the kid wants some feedback, yes, but somebody who get cut now.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about Coach Gorman. You have to take your program serious.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be that buddy. And when I say that is, Coach Gorman cut his own stepson.
Right.
Cut his own, so he had to go home. We cut my nephew.
And you gotta remember, it's what 90 kids out there, 100 kids out there.
But what I'm saying is,
I think that's also going to determine if you. I think it's factors that go into that, but to say that you're not going to ask any question.
So I would say this, KP. KP. A kid may get feedback if he played with the team 1 year, come out the next year, and he gets cut. He may get feedback.
I mean, I tell you this, like my nephew.
Here go Gabe. Nah, if the kid asks, you have to tell that kid where he was lacking. If he didn't make the team,
no, you don't.
He make the team.
You ain't got to explain to him.
But I tell you this.
I
don't think it's a thing that you feel obligated to explain to him, but it's a kid that's like, hey, I'm trying everything I can. Like,
let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever not have gotten a job that you applied for?
Yeah, you can get feedback.
So you got feedback from a job.
You can get feedback. You can request feedback from a job that you haven't gotten.
So you can request it, but did you get it?
You used to that military stuff, KP. Civilian world, they don't give you that.
No, dog. You don't get that job. You don't get that job. You ain't getting that job.
We ain't talking about the job. We still talking about kids.
It's the same thing.
So
well,
you're not gonna,
so
Chad, if a kid come to you and say, "How come I ain't whatever?" You gonna be like,
hey man, I don't know. I mean, you couldn't have done what was expected in trial.
Here's a simple answer. There was 3 or 4 kids for your position that was better than you.
all right.
I mean,
that's feedback.
I mean, I think that's the problem with these kids. We got to give them some explanations.
Man, look, bro.
Gabe, you are absolutely right. Those are adults. So what you think these kids gonna grow up to be? So if every time you turn around they don't get what they supposed to get or get their way, get what they want, you supposed to explain to them? No,
you don't think y'all taking
real world don't work like that.
Huh?
So y'all don't think y'all taking this as like to the extreme?
No,
right?
you're not.
The way that y'all sound like y'all coming off on this is like if it's a parent coming to say, "Well, my kid ain't get it." So if a kid, so you potentially, if I'm a coach and I'm in a school and I potentially have a relationship with this kid because he's in one of my classes or whatever the case may be, or I see this kid in the hallway or something, and the kid first of all gets the nerve up to come ask me why. You don't think that you should tell this kid why?
Yeah, I'll tell him why. I told you what I'm gonna tell him. There was 5 kids that was better than you for your position.
All right.
That's the only fee. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Okay.
Well, you can't shoot, you can't do it. No, but think about this, KP. I want you to think about this. There are kids that tried out that had no business even in there. So let me get better at everything.
So let me ask you a question. Do y'all tell the kids that made it why they made it?
No.
Why not?
So if a kid that has potential, you won't tell them what they can work on. No. There you go. No.
There you go.
So no, if the kid is on the team and the kid asks how did he get more playing time, that's different because you owe a kid an explanation. But a kid that's cut, no.
Scroll down one more.
You're not going to.
It's the coach's discretion if he wants to explain why a student was cut.
Miss Rochelle, thank you very much. If I said that right,
I can agree with that. But y'all making it seem like it's shameful for a kid to come ask that question.
No, nobody said it was. Nobody said it was shameful. But I don't think you should have to
get away. You wasn't good enough.
No.
Said.
No.
Good enough.
No.
So hold up, KP. I think what we saying is this from what I'm saying is this. I'm not going to explain to every kid why they didn't make it. Now, you're right. If I have a relationship with that kid, he may have a little bit more leeway. But there's no way I'm going to go through 90 kids and tell them why they didn't make it. Some of them.
First of all, 90 kids is not coming to ask you.
See, this is why.
So the kid that puts himself in a position to want to come, hey, coach, where am I lacking at? 90 kids ain't coming to ask you. Half of them are going to blow it off, whatever. But the one that come and ask you, you don't think that you should feed into that kid?
This is why AJ's so soft right now. This is why he's so soft right now. This is why me and AJ butt heads right now. Because she wants to give him all these explanations. I'm telling you lost. You lost the playoff game. You got to get better. You lost. I'm not finna say, well, man, we'll get them next time. No, you lost. You got to get better, man.
I believe in being honest with kids, but I don't believe that I'm the one that's responsible for explaining everything to a kid.
That's why these kids are in the state that they're in right now because they think they are entitled to explanations and all that type of stuff.
Once you make the team, I am responsible for that group. That's how I see it. You might not even remember a kid. Like, bro, I don't even like. I've seen you shoot, seen you lose the ball 6 times. You wasn't what the team needed at the time. Cool. How does he get better?
Get in the gym and work.
Hold up, man. All right. So let's back up. Let's slow down.
Get in the gym and work.
we're acting as if the high school coach is the only opportunity these kids have to learn basketball and get better. He should be seeking, he or she should be seeking what he or she needs to do to get better before he hits the gym for tryouts. That happens before tryouts even happen. He should know. He should have an idea. He should know what's going on around him. He should know who the starting point guard may potentially be, what his competition is, or her competition is.
But here's the thing: even telling them that, hey, you didn't beat out whatever, that's feedback.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's 3 or 4 kids.
I'm saying, like, don't even come to me and ask me. I cut you, just be going.
I told you what I tell you. There's 3 or 4 kids. It's better than you.
All right. Yeah, like I said, that's why we in the state. Every kid needs explanations of why something didn't happen for them, and why this and the other.
So let's talk about this. Hold on.
Hold on, but that explanation thing, that's different. So if you're saying take the trash out, why I got to take the trash out? That's different than, hey, I've been working my butt off and I just want to know how can I potentially get better, or what didn't I meet to be able to make this team?
Explanation is an explanation.
That's 2 different things.
Explanation is how you supposed to get better at taking the trash out if he can't ask questions?
Wait. So let's be honest. So I'm gonna be honest. So let's be 100. Let's be 100. Some kids start too late. They start playing basketball too late, right? They haven't played organized basketball until they hit 7th grade. Now you're trying out for the 7th grade team and wonder why you didn't make it.
And that's
too late.
Again, what I'm saying is, if it's 90 kids trying out or 90 kids get cut, 90 kids is not coming to ask you why they got cut. But if a kid works up whatever in them to come have a conversation with me because I cut you, I'm not just gonna say you wasn't good enough. I'm gonna give you some type of feedback.
No, I think you're wrong. I think the way the question was presented, it was presented as if, do you give feedback to every kid that's cut? But yes, you're right. If a kid comes talk to me and have the nerve.
No, if a kid gets the nerve up to come ask me a question.
All right. So I told you what I would tell that kid. I wouldn't say get out my face, like blow him off. I would just
that, but
nobody said anything about blowing the kid out. Get out of my face. Don't come ask me nothing.
No, you weren't good enough. You got cut.
Okay. So okay then. So you want me to sit here and say, "Well, guy, man, just look, man. Hey, here's the thing, little Johnny. Well, you need to probably go get you a trainer, and you guys probably work 3 days a week so you can get your ball handling down. You didn't shoot the ball quite well over the course of trials, so maybe you need to work on your jump shot. Or do you want to come in on Saturdays and I will help you?" No, I ain't doing that. No. Look, hey man,
do it that way.
What feedback do you want me to give them?
So what advice? So AP, what advice would you give someone who got cut?
Mr. Advice Giver.
They need to get better. What advice would you give little Johnny?
Yeah, you got tries coming up in January.
I'm not gonna say, hey, little Johnny, come in. Yeah, man. So what really happened was blah blah. I've had conversations with parents where it was, hey, well, I had no lie. A parent was like, it looks like you guys run looks like the more athletic kids play. Well, this is sports. This is sports, my man. So yeah, he's not getting, and this kid was on the team. He's not getting it. So
but that's playing. No. That's playing time.
Well, his IQ is on point. Well, I need something more than IQ.
That's playing time. We talking about getting cut.
Getting cut.
Playing time. Wait, 2 different things.
Different things.
So if a kid gets cut, I'll tell him, like, yeah, maybe it's your ball handling. You're a guard and you can't handle the ball.
But how does that help him get better?
Yeah.
Working on ball handling?
Yeah.
I just told you what you need to get better at. Ball handling.
So, no.
And how did you tell him?
Yeah.
Your ball handling. Your guard for the guard position, the expectation is X, Y, and Z, and you're not meeting those.
And then what? After that?
So
okay, so that's what we saying.
Y'all just said y'all wouldn't give him that.
No, we didn't. No,
we didn't. Guard's better than you. Y'all didn't go into the description of what they need to work on.
So,
Chris,
all right.
Chris,
so
can you please?
KP,
they just said that they was just going to get the kid out their face.
So you say work on ball handling. How often he need to work on? Who he needs to work with?
Hey, maybe you need to go get a trainer and work on some ball.
I don't know.
Go on YouTube and look at some stuff or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to tell you what you need, how often you need to do it. I'm going to tell you this is where you was lacking at. Your guard and your ball handling wasn't up to par.
So that's why he got cut.
Yes.
But your big man can't dribble.
Your guard and your ball handling wasn't.
I'm just saying.
Big man ain't got to dribble. And first of all, the whole
conversation. But he fast.
Hold on, Charles.
And I tell every parent this: we're not going to talk about any other kid. We're going to talk about your kid.
Oh, now we can't talk about other kids.
No, you're not. If we have a conversation, you're not going to talk to me about another kid. We're going to talk about your kid. That's a standard rule I got across the board. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about your kid and what your kid did. We're not going to compare kids, talk about another kid. That has nothing to do with you and your kid.
Nolan tried out for the older group. He tried out in travel ball is a little different than school ball.
Was it the older group?
Yeah, so he tried out for the 2025 team. He tried for the older group.
Oh, the first time?
Yeah.
Bruce, what did Bruce say I did? Bruce?
You advise and encourage.
And we had Nolan playing in the rec or on base.
No, we talking about school ball. School ball and travel ball different.
But I'm talking about the rec. And what I'm saying is he played at one age group, but we allowed him to practice with the older age group. Things happening. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's different. He's seeking out.
I mean, man.
We're not.
Nah, we just being.
I think
real world.
So
real world, man.
This is what I think, KP. I do think this. I think when kids feel it's a privilege to make that team, you'll get less questions, right? That's part of that culture. When you start catering to somebody who's not on the team, it does. It's
who you catering? I'm just talking about from the conversation from where this conversation started, right? You got parents that's not being realistic, and parents who didn't make the team, their kids didn't make the team, they're coming to the coaches and asking that question. Oh, 100%.
So that's all I'm saying. This is where this conversation derived from that piece. But when kids feel privileged and they have pride in making that team, it hits better. You know what I'm saying? It says something about that program. I have 35 kids try. I'm doing 2 cuts. The first cut is for kids that no business trying out. Now we train down to 15, 20. I will give feedback to those finalists to help get better.
Right.
Well, we may go to Fort Valley and play JV ball. But I'll say this. I'll say this, Gabe. For middle school,
you ain't got time to do all of that. You ain't got time to do all that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In middle school, whatever feedback you give is never gonna be enough, because a lot of those kids, and y'all correct me, KP, if I'm off par with this.
What coach said?
What? Tell me what you're talking about, Rick. Tell me what you're talking about, Coach.
But there's a lot of kids that didn't start. There's a lot of kids,
right?
But there's a lot of kids that start too late. Like, it's too late for me to help you right now. There's so much you need to work on. You don't seek out any summer ball.
I promise I'm with you. I understand that is going to be a situation. But if you got a middle schooler that's asking you, and then you got a high schooler that's asking you, especially depending on what year in the high school range, you still dealing with kids. So if a kid has whatever, again, if the kid gets to come and ask you,
KP, we agreeing with you what you're saying.
But
no, y'all ain't agreeing with.
Yes, we are. We agreeing with you, but we just ain't.
What did y'all say?
No, we just ain't finna go to the extent of what you're talking about, explaining the whole dictionary to a kid that got cut.
I didn't say the whole dictionary.
I'm just saying,
and we didn't say we was gonna brush the kid off either.
Yeah, not saying we're gonna brush the kid off. You take time because it is a kid. You still want to build relationships with kids that's not in your program because it's still a community thing, right? But I'm just not gonna go into detail. I probably won't even remember, especially at the high school. How many kids y'all have tried? 70, 80?
No, we ain't house count now. We ain't had that many. We got this the second lowest enrollment in the county. So
here we go.
I'm just saying, so we ain't had that many kids come out.
I had about 50.
We had about 15 come up.
We'll get up out of here. I'm just saying, bro. I think sometimes and sometimes kids do need to grow up a little bit. It's like, hey,
that's all. Listen, that's all that I'm saying is I think living in this day and time.
Man, back in the day, you trying out. Yeah, list on the door, so you made it.
That's all I'm saying right there, JB. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, he ain't lying, bro. You ain't ask no question. You go to the coach. You go to nobody.
I'm telling you, I think today and time.
And you know what your mama said? Well, better luck next year, baby.
What happened when you played high school played basketball in school?
What? Yeah, KP. Did they give any? You see anybody explanation?
That's Lou, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's Lou.
Lou, what up?
What up, Lou? I don't know.
All I'm saying is, listen. All I'm saying is, I think
you know what? You know what I would tell him? I would say, this is what I would say. I say, you know what, man? I'm gonna DM you what you need to work.
DM?
Yeah, I'm gonna DM. I'm gonna put it on social media. I'm gonna DM.
Nah, man, I ain't doing that.
That's how we communicate. And I'm gonna have a standard. I'm gonna have a standard thing for guards. I'm gonna have a standard thing for bigs. I'm gonna have a standard thing. I'm just copy and paste and send it.
All I'm saying is, I think these kids are expecting entitlement and explanations for everything that they don't get.
They go Dr. Love.
They won't. That's all I'm saying. And it will not help them later on in life.
Kids or the parents?
The kids are like that. These kids expect explanations for everything, just about everything they don't get, that they won't.
So here's the thing: we can't say 100% back in the day that a kid did not ask a coach what he need to work on.
Well, you can't say that because you can't speak for every kid because you don't know.
So even back in the day, somebody asked a question: if this is my passion and I love this thing and I really want to be good at it, guess what? I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, Kenny, but all I'm saying is I think that's
and
what
you have kids out there that are passionate and they really want it. And then you got the kids that started too late, and you got the kids that I only tried out because my homeboy was trying out and it'd be cool to be on the team. Whatever.
KP, I think so. I do think this, KP. Like I said, I agree with you. I don't think nobody on here would blow a kid off, or any of the coaches that I know blow a kid off, right? But there's some kids that you know that have been busting their butt, and you may take a little bit more time with that kid, right? And then there is the kid who's here because his homeboy here. It's like, all right, bro, like, yeah, and you might be a little shorter, but that I
guarantee you that kid ain't coming to ask you.
Well, you never know. Some people are delusional, and they might be deserve it, right? Tad was just talking about this. He was just talking about this. They baby won 3 rec league championships.
Right.
They baby won the middle school champ and sat the bench on every last one of them.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's normal stuff. We deal with that in travel ball.
But I'm just saying. So
Again,
it's situational. But I don't think anybody gonna blow a kid off like that.
no, man, it's not, man. I just think we in a day and time with kids it's just expecting too much entitlement and too much explanation for something just stuff that they don't get and don't earn, I should say. Stuff that they don't earn, they feel entitlement, man. I'm telling you, that's why they want the explanation.
Hey, but Gabe, I'm gonna say this. I think what Gabe is doing is too much.
I think it's false. I think it's false hope because you let a kid make the first cut.
Well, no. You're saying I will give feedback to those final cuts to help them get better.
Okay, but why you won't get feedback to the first ones that you cut? You still cutting kids.
Hey, the first one's gonna have to come and ask for it.
Well, but hold on. Why do they got to come and ask for it?
Cause they ain't no business out there.
Oh, but you just
said
they
had no business out there.
So
he's doing is okay. So, well, y'all was close. So if you work on these little things, maybe that'll put you over the top.
Nah. So I mean, you either
now
gonna
somebody from that first group come and ask, hey, what I ain't do.
So in other words, you ain't gonna get a first group. You ain't gonna give them no feedback, but you gonna give the second group of feedback.
Yeah.
So I mean, you still make the cut. You still cut these other kids.
And I think it also depends on how you cut them. So if you just put a list up,
how you cut them?
Yeah, if you put a list up, or if you call them in the office, hey, brother, this ain't work out.
Okay, now, all right, now, if you doing your cuts that way, if you calling the kid in the office and you saying, hey, you cut, then they deserve an explanation of why they're being cut.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But now, if you putting up a list and then they didn't make, come on, man.
If you put up a list, then no, unless you come and ask me. But if I'm calling you in the office and say it ain't work out this year, like the story I just told a minute ago, it ain't work out.
I just think it should be you make the team. I mean, that's that. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that's where a lot of false information comes in. And this is another thing too that gets me. You give a kid feedback, and then he go home and tell the parents a whole different story what you said. So now you got the parents. So now you got parents coming up there saying, "Well, you told my son that he should have made the team, or he could have made the team if he did this, and so why didn't he make the team?" So first thing, now you got to sit here. Now you got to call the child a lie. You feel comfortable doing that?
Hey, man. Like, well, that's not exactly how the conversation went.
They're still calling them a lie.
I mean, it's a nice way to say it. It's not exactly how the conversation went.
But
the areas they need to focus on is boom, boom, boom. It's going to happen.
Well, but if to avoid all of that, it's not.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Without knowing why, so I just wanted to try to help the kid.
You remember that feeling, Gabe, but did you make it the next time you tried out? And did you go work on what you thought that you needed to work on?
You could be working on the wrong stuff.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm a big man. Oh, I'm a guard and I'm working in the post.
Kenny, not 90% of these damn highlights tapes you see, these kids are working on the wrong thing. That's on these high school teams right now.
Hold on, did y'all get that video I sent y'all yesterday?
No, we can't you can't say that now because
I don't know, man. You
Hey, did y'all get that? That one?
I think there are kids that got
but that's what
there's a lot of kids that do have.
No, man. No, I don't want to hear that somebody. Oh, they gonna go work on it. No, it's a lot of jokers that make the team that are absolutely working on the wrong thing.
But here's the thing, KP. You can tell a kid, well, you need to work on your dribbling and be vague, and they gonna work on the wrong type of dribbling. Like my boy, that's a travel.
We getting too far in the weeds.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Not love.
That is it. Tell you right now. You gotta explain to the mama, the daddy, the aunt, the grandma why the kid didn't make the team.
Yeah, you got to explain. Now you got it. Now that one look. Yes, you are. I mean, so what you gonna brush them off?
Yeah. Then the mama come up. You said my baby can't dribble.
I have one initial conversation, but I ain't about to explain to everybody and they whoever.
You ain't got you the coach.
And then at that point, guess what? And then we can just move forward.
Oh no! So now you just gonna push kids to the side, move forward. After grandmama and everybody that came, now
get to the side. I explained to the kid, and I'll even have a conversation with a parent. That's it. Because here's the thing: I guarantee you, there's not gonna be 30 people that want to have this conversation.
You don't know. You don't know who they're calling. You don't know they're calling up to the school. They might not come to you. They might call to the school, call to the AD. They might call to the principal, the assistant principal. They might call to the counselor. You don't know.
The AD gonna say, "Well, did you give this one feedback?"
Yeah.
Well, you need to
I talked to little Johnny, but I ain't talked to little Sapphire over there.
I told that guy what he need to work on.
Yeah. Now all of you got to take time out of practice and sit down and have this meeting.
And the kids that you need to work on.
Yeah, the kids that now the kids that on the team are suffering, and now you're not practicing because the kids you cut, now you're in there meeting with granddaddy.
Hey, our executive producer said we need to go to a negative topic. Y'all can what if the situation all night. Just do the right thing.
You're right, Gabe. Do the right thing and not explain nothing. Just be through with it. You gone, man. Red department still signing up late.
Gabe, remember these are the same cats that said they'll run the score up on everybody.
Yeah. That's the main excuse right there, JB. The coach don't like me. But you ain't tell mama you was in there and you shot the ball clean off the back of the wall. Or you threw the ball to the other team 100 times.
Please. All right. I guess we beat this one.
Man, please.
Yeah, we don't beat this one to death. We don't beat this one.
Another light skin guy on the show.
Light skin guy. I'll explain that to you, man. Other than that, I'm getting old.
I know, man. We love the kids, man. It's just
we love the kids.
We love the kids.
I love the kids, man.
Yeah, Ken like do all that explaining to him. Like,
nice and I think it's levels, right? So this would be the last thing I say about that. I do think it's levels. I think if you're in middle school, because I would love this sport, I would love this sport. So if you're showing me that you have that passion or whatever, then I'll probably be more patient with you than I would at a high school kid.
I'll give you that.
A junior, and I'm like, bruh, you've been around this however long. You should figure some of this stuff out.
I will give you that. Middle school, I probably have a little bit more light.
Doc Love said you ain't light skinned.
I am.
It's just the background and lighting.
Yeah, Doc Love, he ain't light skinned tonight.
That talking like that. He kid last year back at high school team, I think.
Exactly, Bruce. Exactly. You did.
But
did you not?
I mean, he worked and did everything he's supposed to do. He got better. I didn't get better. I mean,
so you don't think he got no feedback?
I mean, he wasn't off the team. He was on the team.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
He was off the team.
No, he was off that team.
Yeah.
But
so he got feedback from that coach.
I don't know what he got from that coach. I don't think I know. I don't know. The only thing I know is he got better.
So you just made it all around better.
And not, hold on, 9 times out of 10, me knowing that coach, no, he didn't get feedback.
I think he did.
I think he did.
From what I understand, he didn't get feedback.
Nah, I didn't think he got feedback.
No, you know what he did? He seeked opportunity to get better.
Is what he did. He worked his tail off during that summer, during those practices, during all that stuff. And then he went back and tried out for his school and made a team and played. What's Dr. Love? Lord, ain't got Dr. Love. Tripping, eh?
What's wrong with Dr. Love?
Nah, he took advantage. He took advantage of the opportunities. What
he did take advantage of the
got better.
opportunity, and then and became a rotation player.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Rotation player.
Won him a region championship.
Yeah, sure did. Rub that right back in your face.
He did, Bruce.
Thanks, Coach Tat. Take that.
I think that was all I was doing there, buddy. Non-focused.
Take that with you.
Told him that Friday. All right.
Hey, Charles. That's funny. He gave it right back to Tat. Thanks, Coach. Take that.
Mm-hmm. He did good though.
He did, but
Yeah, he
Tat
did.
didn't cut.
All right. Well,
Anyway. Yeah, no, that's not. That was a good
I'm gonna provide feedback if somebody.
I would provide fee. I would have a conversation with the kid and give him something that he can take forward, but it's not going to be in detail.
Y'all going to the football game Friday?
Friday. And
No, we got a game.
Oh,
y'all got a game.
We at Jones County.
Yeah, Jones County Friday.
Oh, they gonna let y'all play when y'all got a game?
That's what happened. That's Friday.
Huh?
That's what happened Friday just passed.
Oh yeah.
Y'all the game. Y'all at home. Y'all went playing at home.
We ain't playing at home. We don't have any home football games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we was one team in the county that didn't have a home football game this week.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
Everybody on the road. Everybody on the road this week self-prepared.
Yeah, so we'll be the basketball team got Jones County Friday.
So we play Wednesday.
At Jones.
Y'all play at Jones?
At Jones, yeah.
Ooh, hostile.
Yeah, we got two juggernaut games this week.
Yeah, Jones should have their football players this week.
Yeah,
but they were done.
Yeah, Ware County.
Sure did. Ware County.
Yeah, so we got Jones at Jones. We got the Demons. Dr. Love, if you in the Warner Robins area Wednesday, we got a game over at Warner Robins High School. 7:30. Be there or be square. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even gonna say as much as I said last year.
No, go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
Nothing else to say. What should I say?
Do AJ have draft?
Nah, he's a returner. He returned to the same team. I want to say, at least that's what they told me. Now he's returning to the same team. So I don't know if they make them all go back in the draft or what.
But certain footballs they don't have draft, do they? Age group.
No, 7 and 8 they got draft.
They got draft for 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Coach Chess.
Chess
coaching.
Chess coaching.
Yeah.
They do got draft for 7. They do got draft for 7 and 8.
John, you talking about football or basketball?
Basketball, they do got draft. Because he was supposed to get
I didn't think it was a draft for 7 and 8. I think it started 9-10. I think they just Coach Chess gonna have those conversations soon about why their kid ain't playing.
So I guess they sent an email out that said that all right. Hey, Ken and JB asked you a question now. You just gonna skip over that?
No, I asked him if it was football or basketball. He said football.
I said football, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they've been building some momentum. Because their quarterback, of course, is young, is a sophomore. The wide receivers are juniors, so I think they'll be seniors next year.
Quarterback or junior?
Quarterback or sophomore.
Oh, AJ just, I thought he was
25. Yeah,
So no, they are young and they got a decent core behind them.
Yeah. And the youngest they got coming up.
They got some decent youngest coming up.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a 1 year wonder. I think they're putting something together.
So you want to say something, Ted?
He want to talk about the JV games. He want to talk about the JV scores.
Listen, y'all ain't heard me say nothing. You answering the question that JB asked you about your Hoko Bears. I ain't said a word about Big Red. I'm just chilling.
You gonna say it? Say it right now. The mighty Hoko Bears.
My bad. The mighty Hoko Bears. My bad.
Mighty Hoko Bears. We're gonna.
My bad. You're mighty Hoko Bears. My bad. I didn't say a word. You see me sitting here. I'm letting you answer your question.
JB, plus I think because they're gonna be going into the second year. I think they'll have some momentum going into that year and kind of understanding out what they do well and what they need to work on. So yeah, I think they got a shot to be successful to get a nice little run.
I'll say this: the talent will be there.
What Tad to say it?
I ain't saying that. I'm just
see. Hey, where's that quote, Bruce? So, what is that, Bruce?
I'm listening to y'all. I ain't said a word.
I got a question for you. Will one of Robin's Demons football, will they make it to state
this year?
Yeah.
State championship game?
I got to check on. I got to see the availability of the quarterback. The availability of the quarterback.
They might Hoko Bears before they were little cubs on the other side of the town.
Now they're the mighty Hoko. Oh yeah, John. I've always said mighty Hoko Bears this year. I don't know. Cat came with the little cubs or something.
I mean, okay.
Didn't you say that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The mighty Hoko Bears. There it is.
Hey, Bruce. Bruce got all their players on it from football.
Yeah, I think Ben had them.
Yeah, Bruce. I tell you that, Bruce. Yeah, Ben had y'all players.
Oh man.
Rough boy.
So yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah, it's
Bruce
hit you low, Bruce. He hit you low.
In the Warhols, Bruce.
Hit you low.
Look at man, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all say the future's bright. I can agree with you.
I think the future is bright.
All right. I just said I agree with you, man. I said I agree with you. The future is bright.
Bright for who?
Y'all had a good ninth grade squad.
I told you, Charles.
What?
Hey,
no, go ahead. It is a good ninth grade.
Y'all had a good. I mean, okay.
Go ahead.
What group?
You're right, Ted. We had a good ninth grade squad. Go ahead.
What group were you talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking about. Charles said pipeline, so we got some kids in the pipeline, right, Charles? Yeah, that's it.
I mean, how far does that pipeline extend? Is all I'm asking.
So I would say this: there's some specialty pieces in the 8th grade pipeline. Say what you want. 8th grade, yeah, yes. They have.
Funny, man.
So hold up. They have the fastest running back in the 8th grade.
Please, Charles, don't do that.
You want to bet?
Hold
up, Ted.
Charles, don't do
that.
Ted. Please don't.
You want me to prove something to you?
Do you actually want me to? Do you actually?
He's saying
the fastest.
Hold on. So Ted, I know. So between him,
don't do that.
And Lil Perk, who gonna win that?
Who gonna win that race? Who gonna win that race, Ted?
We're not. Are we talking about track or we talking about football?
I'm just talking about talent.
Or we talking about track or we talking about football?
We're talking about football. Ted, I was making a statement.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna let you finish.
What I was saying, I'm gonna continue to say, Coco has one of the fastest 8th graders coming in next year, who's going to be playing football.
Okay.
Yes, there's some talent in the specialty positions. That's all I was saying.
Right.
I didn't say he was the best. I said there's talent at the specialty position that's coming in with the young core group. There's some other things that may be in there that might need to be tweaked. Yes, but there's some talent coming in with that 8th grade group. That's what so, and yes, he is the fastest 8th grader in the county.
Okay.
Stand on it, Charles.
I will.
Okay.
He outran, as a 7th grader, he outran 8th graders. The fastest 8th grader.
So you really want me to say what I got to say about that?
Yeah.
You say what you need to say, Ted. I stand on what I stand on.
And I'm gonna stand on the 2-time.
Charles standing on stuff.
And listen, I'm standing on the 2-time.
Yeah.
County championship Warriors.
And I'm standing on a 2-time Fagan Mill 2026 Wolves basketball. 2 times undefeated. 2 times undefeated. I'm just saying, 2 times undefeated.
All right, they 2 times undefeated. Now we'll see if that translates.
It might not. It might. There's talent in the pipeline. That's the only statement that I'm making at this point.
Talent that's going to be able to be developed in the pipeline.
There you go. That's the only point I was
be able to be used.
Okay.
Bruce, we'll talk after the show.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce, don't let them do it to you, Bruce. They try to get you. You see, hey, Bruce, you see how they do us? They sucker us in.
Woo! If you want to comment on that, so
I got to know. Nothing for me to say.
Well, I think we coming to a head, good people.
Yeah. Unless y'all want me to talk about them Big Red.
Talk about Big Red. You guys
I ain't got it. Big Red self-explanatory. I ain't got to explain about Big Red. Y'all know how the machine works.
So
and to quote my good buddy Gabe, I'm rooting for all the kids.
I am. I
didn't say he wasn't. I said I am. I'm personally rooting for everybody in the area.
Yes.
To be successful this upcoming weekend and take it as far as they can.
Yes, everybody.
Friday or Saturday.
Everybody win. Everybody win this weekend, including veterans. Everybody win. I love all the kids. I want to see every program in Houston County do well. Just please. I want everybody to win. Safe travels, injury-free. Money Bates, John B. said Money Bates has been looking good. Yeah,
Money Bates was going YOLO.
Yeah, he was. Money Bates walking around with 1,700 guns on him.
Said it wasn't his.
Oh.
Yeah.
At 30 piece.
I'm just glad he's back on the floor.
Yeah.
So I don't think
hopefully this adversity is helpful.
So I say this. I don't think any of that's not surprising for me. So the kid left high school.
You talking about Money Bates?
Money Bates, yeah. So the kid left high school early to go play college ball. He got good experience at Memphis, and then played. This is his 2nd year. This is what we expect. This is what I expected of him. His 1st year, he just wasn't as strong. He was still learning the game a little bit. He came out young. That means something. This is his 2nd year playing D1 ball. No one said he was going to, well, some people did. In my mind, he needed another year under his belt. So this doesn't surprise me. He's still 18, and that is crazy because he came out. Yeah, he came out early. So that year of college experience with Memphis helped him tremendously. And as KP said, overcome a little bit of adversity, life lessons.
I think he got his head on right now.
Yeah.
I'm all about the life lesson aspect of things.
You all about the life lessons?
Mm-hmm.
They teach them kids life lessons, not giving no feedback.
KP, you walk right into that. I see that. I see that was coming.
But I'm in the life lessons, man.
Yeah. So, man, as long as you can come back from it.
Yeah, just come back from it.
Yeah, you come back.
Use it and build on it the right way.
Sometimes the system won't allow you to come back from it.
Sometimes it won't. Yeah. So,
man,
we ain't gonna get into that conversation.
That's for another.
That's for another day. I'm getting old.
But I like this 7 o'clock version, man. Y'all tell us what you think. If y'all don't want to give us feedback, me and Tat, we definitely understand that. KP might want that feedback.
Oh yeah, he'll want that feedback.
Ooh, KP.
Ooh. Dumpster juice.
It comes in. Dr. Love waves. Yeah, right? It comes in waves. It's all good. Dr. Love, Juke was looking for you earlier. I don't know if he was on or not.
Who? Oh yeah. Juke. It's cool. 7 is cool. Appreciate it, Dr. Love.
Oh, so you do like feedback? You like feedback, Charles?
I didn't ask you.
You like receiving feedback. You just don't necessarily like giving feedback. All right, I just want to make sure.
Everybody's saying 7 is good, man.
All right, 7. All right, 7 it is then.
It is.
Why y'all responding to them?
You know I go to bed. Early night.
Why y'all responding to them? They don't like feedback.
Man,
but
7 works for me too. 7 works good for me.
Hey, but great show, great convos. We enjoy the viewers. Interaction with the viewers.
I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets.
Got our 90s.
No, and you writing with a blue pen.
Yeah, my bad.
Golly, boy.
Well, I don't have nothing against Color Blue.
Now you know I'm writing.
Yeah, I know you know.
You know I'm writing no blue pen. When I go to restaurants, get ready to sign something. Not with that blue pen. I'm not.
I write blue.
Don't do that, player. No, don't do that, player. Oh, Monday night. The big boy play on Monday night.
Nah. Hey man, I can't even talk mess this season, bro.
But now so the Giants won today.
Buffalo lost.
The Jets had a bye.
The Jets had a bye.
The Jets had a bye, so the Jets won today.
Yeah, and the big boys play on Monday night. Tune in tomorrow night. Now, when we win, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, and I hope y'all listen. I'm going live tomorrow night after we paint Philadelphia. I'm going live tomorrow night, so tune in.
So what happened if y'all lose?
If we lose, catch me in 2 weeks.
All right, so y'all better get all your comments out now. We won't see Tap for 2 weeks.
Oh, but you talking about who the Commanders? Why she tell you?
All right, let me ask you this: do you
Come on with it.
If they happen to get past the Commanders,
who?
Philly. If they happen to get past you guys, right? I know it's a tough challenge for them.
we got our receiver back tomorrow.
You potentially see them going, what you call it?
Undefeated.
Yeah.
No, they ain't going undefeated. No, we ain't playing that.
Y'all got to play them one more time after this.
No, we already played them at home.
Already played them? Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't think they'll go undefeated?
If they beat us, which would be the second time beating the second best team in the NFL, yes, they'll go undefeated.
Yeah, Charles, what you think?
I don't think the Commanders gonna beat Philly. This ain't even. I don't know why we talking about this.
Oh,
I don't, and I'm not gonna give Tat no feedback to why.
We're just being, we're just having for conversation's sake, Charles.
Yeah, we to watch the Commanders, Lewis, not the football. We used to be the ball team. We ain't the ball team no more. That was our last year name.
I don't think Philly
You don't think Philly will go undefeated?
Nah, the reason I say they ain't gonna go undefeated is because they're gonna they'll pull their starters. Yeah, they're my boys. Tomorrow night, tune in.
Y'all tune in. Look, we've been on for 2.5 hours. Y'all tune in with Coach Tat.
Oh, the West Coast right now. The Lakers and the Nets.
The Lakers and the Nets playing?
Yeah.
So what you got, KP? As we close this show out.
Hey man, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Check us next week. We're gonna have the recap of the girls Hype South Invitational. So we'll be all over that. Look for us during Saturday. We'll be going live, I'm sure, at some point, putting up videos, putting up highlights, interviews, all that good stuff, man. So just excited about that. And that's all I got. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night. Tat, what you got?
Yeah, I thought you shut it down.
Nah.
Oh, all right. But I got that, man. Appreciate all of the viewers, man, tuning in. And like you say, next Saturday, man. Saturday's gonna be pretty big. Y'all tune in for interviews, players, coaches, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So, and then make sure you support your local high schools as they playing this week as well. Again, like we talked about, Wednesday over at Warner Robins should be a pretty good game.
Boys and girls.
Charles G.
I mean, just like I said, appreciate the viewers, the interaction with the viewers. Y'all keep sending those comments and questions in. So we really appreciate that. Definitely give some good feedback. As KP like to say, good feedback, right? Keep everybody where they want to go, where they need to go. But no, like Coach KP said, man, get out and support your local high school.
Feedback, man. Help our youth. Support these kids out here, man.
Yep. And that's the way to end the topic, supporting kids.
Support. Hey, and Lou, don't come over to the game Wednesday wilding out. I don't want to see you get escorted out.
Come on in there showing out, Lou. Don't worry about it. Come on in there showing out.
On that note.